Yeah, we just need to get on the field and get a fucking win. Research on these niggas.
Rice Eccles Stadium is nestled at the bottom of the Wasatch Mountains. This is a gorgeous college football season, but it has also seen a lot of great sports history. Home to the opening ceremonies for the 2002 Winter Olympics, it will host opening ceremonies again in 2034. Guys?
Thanks, Holly. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Utah's offense will have the first possession of the game. And after that performance last week, Jesse, it'll be interesting to see if they can get the big tight end as involved as he was a week ago.
He really did. He was good out in the field. He was good down near the red zone. He's a matchup problem that you know this quarterback is going to be trying to find early in this game. The defense has to have a plan for him, David. It'll be interesting to see how they try to defend him.
Well, and that's the problem. It's so hard when your best playmaker is a tight end to plan for him, because how you treat him is everything, and they can still run the football with him, and they can still throw it to him, and he's just a nightmare matchup. And, you know, you want to slow him down, like make some of those easy touches a little bit harder for him, but you know he's going to get his.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. He's got his man across.
This nigga on his back, he still completed that shit.
After he gets it to the 43-yard line.
Really excited to see what Utah is going to do this year. You're so used, David. We were for years seeing Kyle Whittingham strolling the sidelines for Utah. Obviously, he's now off in Ann Arbor, but with Dampier back at quarterback, they've got the pieces. And the Big 12 every year we know is so wide open. If Utah can continue to be physical, they had some big losses, especially along the offensive line. I think this could be a special season in Salt Lake City.
Yeah, and you saw a lot of good moments from Dampier. I mean, this guy can scramble around, can run around, can make things happen. It's the passing game.
That's a big play, 6.
Can it grow? They've got weapons, but it all starts with the quarterback. And listen, if I'm the quarterback, I'm trying to dump the ball off to my playmaker and make this a manageable 3rd down. Get something positive. But how about the defense? Just reacting so fast, getting to the running back, and getting that sucker on the ground in the open field.
A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. Here comes the heat. Turns it loose deep.
Oh, that nigga caught that bitch.
Just making a huge play.
That's crazy.
All the way down at the 14.
Obviously, massive play by the offense, picking up a big 1st down on an explosive. But, David, 3rd down defense, it's one thing to allow a 1st down, but you've got to make tackles. And you can't give up explosive plays like that. At the end of the day, it's all going to come down to fundamentals. And, you know, that is driving their defensive coaching staff crazy.
It's so frustrating. You want to be great on those boxes, right? You want to check those 3rd downs. You don't want to give up explosives. Well, you just did 2 and 1. That's not good for this defense, right? They've got to control that 3rd down a little bit better. They got to snatch some momentum back. And you got to tackle better, man. You got some opportunities to get guys on the ground. You've got to accomplish the mission.
Got a little...
These niggas got plays. That was crazy.
The 2-yard line, he was fighting for that end zone. And the Utes trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll run with Parker. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time.
I think one of the keys to this defense's success all season has been how good they've been stopping the run. They're a top 10 unit when it comes to rushing defense, and it's helped them out this year down in the red zone.
Quarterback Keith.
There ain't no way we top 10 and no stopping nobody's run.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere.
And he charges across the line. Touchdown, Utes!
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it off with a touchdown.
And he added the extra point. On the move from inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. The Cougars offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And there he is, Amare Thomas. Every time he gets a chance to make a play, the entire stadium holds its breath.
And there was times during the week when we were texting. We have a group text for these games every single week, and we talk about different guys. And this receiver, we were like, is the tape in fast motion? Like, this dude is flying out wide. Like, this is a guy that legit has that take the top off the defense speed, elite speed. Palmer, this is a guy that defenses, and talking to the coaches, they are extremely working at.
Yeah, the D coordinator in this game told us he just hasn't slept much this week, knowing how fast this guy is and just how he can score any given play. And they've got to do a really good job in this one communicating, understanding where he is, but making sure there is at least one safety playing deep, because you know this guy is going to get his opportunities deep down the field.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. They'll make the stop, but the chains will move. It's a first down for Houston.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
He'll be shoved out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Houston coming to the line.
Need a big game for you, bro.
Straight ahead, it's Hughes. Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The Cougars will use their first timeout here. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Now on 2nd down. Out wide right, it's Thomas. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. And the Cougars go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Gonna run it. It's Hughes. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Henderson.
You gotta catch the ball, bro.
Heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Man, how loud is it in this building? This is
You got to catch the ball.
These fans are going absolutely
That's not the
nuts.
play up there.
And I
Oh.
used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Here comes the Utah offense to get this drive started. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Wayshawn
Nigga
Parker.
just getting
Banging, slithering,
drove
whatever
the
it
fuck
takes to
out the
get
way.
that ball up to the 32.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
We've reached a break. It's Utah holding the lead as we get a look at the numbers so far. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. The Utes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Just feeds the running back. Knocked down immediately.
Man, a lot of times when you blitz that linebacker, it's about timing. You don't show your hand, and he gets up to the line of scrimmage, gets right through the line, and makes the tackle for a loss.
And as soon as the running back gets the football, he's got a face full of linebacker.
Not much you can do there. Like, you got to have a little better block. You got to identify that blitz a little bit faster by the offensive line. Again,
it's Parker. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
And that's a welcome sight. Like, this offense has really, really struggled. Bottom 50 in college football in first downs. So they'll take anything they can get. Nice third down conversion. Let's get some positive plays. Keep it third and short.
Bro, how am I blitzing all these niggas and nobody's getting home?
This season, they've really struggled.
This offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
Caught in the backfield, it's
Man, where the fuck that boy was?
Right there, short gain on the grab.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield. He's got some speed and wheels himself to run with them. And, yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time by the linebacker.
They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down. And the Utes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He wants to throw it again. Looking down the middle. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. Tells the run, wants to pass. He's going to fire.
Oh, fuck.
deep.
Oh, thank God.
That'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't
You
make
up
the
some
connection
bullshit.
last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, it's Hughes. Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They'll get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Makes the catch. It's Walker. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the draw, it's Hughes. It'll be a gain of 6. Sets up 2nd and 4.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
This is why Rice-Eccles is one of the toughest places to play in all the country. Try to get your third down conversion in the midst of this. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've struggled on third down all season long. They're just never able to seem to get into a rhythm, but after that...
He's going for it all. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there. They'll need a bunch on second down. Back to pass, it's Henderson. Throws to the wideout. That's caught, it's Thomas. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. He's got the back in the middle. He stopped him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. And it seems to be a lot easier for the quarterback to find this guy than it is for the defense.
Yeah, and I think this is a guy, Reese, that you can split him out. You can feel comfortable getting the football as many ways as possible because he is one of those matchup problems. Linebackers aren't going to be able to run with him, so try to find ways to maximize that little guy's speed and athletic ability.
Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And that completion good for a short game, but they still have some work to do to pick up the first down. Going to work on second down in the red zone and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. The run inside. It's Sanford. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. And a chance to really carry momentum with them into the locker room if they can take the lead here. First and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Timeout called by the Utes. That's their first. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Trying to barge their way in. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Houston. An impressive, long, methodical, meticulous drive ends in points.
They just matriculated the ball down the field, didn't they, Reese? So impressive. Didn't see a lot of explosive plays, but how about the execution? Running and throwing the football. Wow.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. Looking downfield, it's Dampier.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
Second down to the air. Got away from trouble and got rid of it.
Bro, you are right there to sack that man. That's crazy.
Makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. The hurry up now. Second down, clock ticking. Wants to pass. Fires to the middle. He's got it.
Y'all got to hit something, bro.
Not before he gets a first down at the 35.
That quarterback has a hose. That dude could throw it to a car wash and not get it wet. Great job of putting that ball on a line to his wide receiver.
Utah now calls a timeout. They'll have one left. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. The Utes have it with a 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. In traffic, it's Parker.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes too. He is a versatile back.
Got 7 on that last completion. They might be able to take a shot on 2nd and 3. Fires to the wideout.
Oh, man.
He's open on the right.
Stand behind the nigga.
He's got plenty for the first down. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
And how about this young fella? He's slinging the pill, man. His completion percentage is through the roof. Dude, he's over 80% right now. Everything he's throwing is working, using the whole field, using multiple receivers. He looks like a different cat from what we've seen all throughout the season.
Quick catch. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Now with just a few seconds left, not enough time to run another play, but there is time to kick a field goal and take the lead. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And guys, that field goal draws us even as we get close to halftime.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, welcome into the epicenter of the college football world, our Orlando EA Sports Studios, and a great Week 8. We begin our coverage with Alabama, taking on the number 13 team, the Texas A&M Aggies.
Fuck around, I'm gonna be ranked in next week.
Kick it away to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Houston offense comes onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think his play caller is...
Makes the catch, and he's free. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Running inside, it's Hughes. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Houston is moving it quickly down the field. Looking downfield, it's Henderson. Got the quick pass, and he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Not many play calls a coach likes better than this. 2nd and 1 after getting 9. On the ground, it's Hughes.
Oh.
They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down.
And this is an offense that really relies on its running game on that 2nd down call, giving it to the back, letting him find a way to go get a first.
The Cougars pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Makes the grab, it's Hughes. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. You want to talk about building a drive around a guy. First on the ground and now using him in the passing game.
And you get so much bang for your buck because you can split him out wide. You can fake it to him and throw it. This is the guy that really stretches the field and makes you decide how you want to defend him. A linebacker, a safety, whatever it is, it's usually not good enough when he's receiving the ball in the backfield.
Trying to slip through and pick it up. He is stopped well short of the first down, but they are still in field goal range, assuming they send the kicker out there. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Sometimes you need a little luck off that right upright and through. And with that, they've taken the lead.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Utah has it back and the offense coming onto the field. And after that last field goal, they start this third quarter, find themselves playing from behind. Rush right in his face.
Yes, thank you.
And down he goes, the defense bringing the heat.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback.
Well, stupid. They want man coverage. Line in.
Play man when I got a pass rush like that.
The Utes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Moves the pocket. It's Dampier.
Oh, that was me. You threw that bitch right to me.
Gotta put it on his body.
You can sense the frustration building on the field and on the sideline for this team because on paper, they're the better team. From a player standpoint, from a record standpoint, things just not going their way in this game, and someone's going to have to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Under pressure. Nice move.
Oh, this nigga here. What the fuck is you?
At the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one. And the Utes will bring the punt team onto the field. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. Makes a move. Boy, did he show it all on that return. The speed, the explosiveness, and took a little momentum with him out of bounds. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Hits inside. It's Hughes.
Oh, we not blocking.
To go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd
We
and
not
10.
blocking.
You're going to stop the run game. You better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Nowhere close on that one as he
Man, no
got
fuck.
drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And as he throws, it's complete.
Thank goodness.
And a nice grab there. Big pickup down to the 35-yard line. Houston getting set, looking at 1st and 10. Making the adjustment on the play.
Bro, this nigga 66, bro. Come on, bro. We can't run the ball no more. We can't run the ball no more, man. What's up, fellas?
It was definitely a great play by that defender.
Oh, yeah, he got in the backfield so quick, the running back had absolutely no chance.
Turning it on.
First down, though.
Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down.
Well, they pick up the 1st down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got beaten, that they were going to get the sack, and then they sneak the running back screen right in behind them and pick up the 1st.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. Run in the red zone, it's Hughes. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Cougars. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They covered half the field with a 50-yard touchdown drive. And they finished it with a beautiful 15-yard run for the score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Utes are ready to begin this drive on offense.
If we know anything, we know this game ain't over. We gotta stick to it.
Didn't get anything done. 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down.
And it's been a struggle for the run game for this offense. Man, this is something they hang their hat on. You saw last week, you saw the highlights, and just give it to the running back. Let him do his thing. Haven't been able to get him going. I don't know what's going on, but they got to find a way to get their talented back some space so he can make some plays.
Here's Wayshawn one more time.
There you go.
Not much
Good
doing
shit.
there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the 2nd half.
Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today ranked, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. Now just about ready to snap it to start the 4th. ends of the field. That gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Dropping back, it's Dampier. Finds space on the right.
God.
He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Hand off, Parker running left. Stopped right there.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
They've got some work to do on this third and long from the 40. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Zings it complete to the right. They make the tackle, and it's short of the marker. It'll be fourth down. The Utes will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. What a terrible punt. Terrible shank. And no shot at a return here as the punt flies out of bounds. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. So working with a lead here, they'd like to put together a long, time-consuming drive and put this thing away. The ride.
Oh, no.
They drag him down pretty quickly, but the defense forced a big turnover. The coach wants
Probably not.
to have another
Probably
look
is
at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. Long way to go on second down. Quick give. It's Hughes. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
And the deflection on third down. How big is that? Forces a fourth down. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week.
Oh, what? What?
They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Here comes the Utah offense to get this drive started. They get the ball back after the punt, and they've got to be efficient here as time is winding down. They'll run for it. It's Parker. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Scanning the field, it's Dampier. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, he drops it. That is a catch he makes 99 times out of 100, but it'll be third down.
And you got to put that one on the receiver. That's just a flat-out drop. That's a good throw by the quarterback. That's a catch that receiver needs to make.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. He's looking to throw.
Oh, big plays, boy.
To set him up. Open spaces. And with the pick 6. Touchdown, Cougars. Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide.
Yeah, and that just might do it. Man, offense needed points badly. Defense comes up with the big interception. takes it all the way back just to pad their lead a little bit and make this game almost out of reach.
The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. Motion from the back. Caught in the backfield, it's Parker.
Oh,
there
man.
he goes. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. And the Utes want to crank the tempo.
And this defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's a big-time moment. In the fourth quarter, you know the ball's going to be in his hands.
Ball is loose. And this fumble will squirt out of bounds.
Well, they got a really nice drive going on offense. They're on their opponent's side of the field.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Makes the grab. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. The Utes come to the line with a new set of downs. Back to pass, it's Dampier. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
Back's got it on the screen.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. You're going to win this game.
Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Wants to throw again. Looking to the big tight end. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down.
It's a nice adjustment by the defense here. With a big lead in the game, you're putting extra DBs on the field, knowing the offense has to throw to get back in this one in the 4th quarter. So your best cover guys on the field, and they force an incompletion on the last one.
Come on, bro. Cover that side of the field. What the fuck, man?
He gets it inside the 20 and out of bounds at the 17. And the Utes, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Got out of trouble and throws.
Oh, my God.
They're working that left side.
This nigga just blindly gets to throw the ball wherever he wants, bro. Like, the shit is anger.
Looking to throw. Complete. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Here's the 3rd interception of the night. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Yeah. This is how you shake back, fellas.
Houston offense out and ready to go. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of business here. He gets across the 20-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 23. And the Cougars can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to throw. It's Henderson. Rushes on.
Oh, my God.
There we go, defense. That's the play you needed to have. All night long, you've been giving up big ones to this offense. That's why you're in the position you're in right now, down by multiple possessions. But finally, they come away with their first sack.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Houston will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Slips through the line, and he is knocked down immediately after the catch. That punt coverage team had its hair on fire. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. Motion from the wideout. From the gun. Got an alley. Breaks into the open. Big play in the running game, and they get him out of bounds right at the 50-yard line.
Why did I say this?
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. Clock stops, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. 2nd and long here. Looking to throw. Caught. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
And that's why this running back's a big weapon here, right? Because not only can he run the ball, but he can catch it too. Even running flat routes when you know the ball's going to be in the air a long way, he can adjust to it, make something good happen after the catch. And quite honestly, they need him because they've thrown a couple of picks now in this game. They've got to find a way to get this guy more involved.
Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Maybe a miscommunication. That one didn't have a chance.
And unfortunately, man, another incompletion. This offense is just running out of time. Like, they've just not put it together, trailing. I know they're in passing situations, but this defense, they don't have to be aggressive. They can sit back. Offensively, you got to put the gas to the floor. Got to make something happen fast.
Oh, what the fuck?
Headed to the goal line, and he's in, pounding his way in for the score.
Go ahead, brother. I see you, damn peer.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
Yeah, and a great job by the receiving team. When you see the football kick, man, you got to be smart. How fast it's coming, if I'm ready to catch it, if it needs to go to the next wave. Nice job being organized, seeing it, and executing well.
And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. Timeout called by the Utes. That's their first. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking downfield, it's Henderson. In the backfield, it's Hughes. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting him the football, letting them get some positive yards.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle, it's Thomas. Utah now calls a timeout. They'll have 1 left. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the 1st down.
Well, this guy's been a go-to guy for this offense all game long. We've seen that, and here on a critical 3rd down late in the game with the lead, guess who shows up with another big one? That guy.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hughes. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Now the Utes take a timeout, and they don't have any more left. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. This time they'll throw it. Escapes the pressure going right. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
To the air, it's Henderson. Finds his big tight end. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play.
I love the play call in this situation. You need one first down to ice the game, so you're just throwing to the sticks, trusting your quarterback to make the right read. In rhythm, they get it done. They're going to walk out of here with a win, David.
And this used to be a situation where you see offenses get very conservative, run the football. We gotta play safe. No. I'm putting the ball in my best player's hands, telling him to go end this thing, and he does exactly that.
I just love the way the defense prepares. Each and every week we see this defense come out. It's like 11 guys, they've got their head in the game, and they're playing as one unit. They knew it was going to be tough facing this option game with the quarterback in the running attack, but they've just done such a good job so far staying home, playing their assignments. You saw it on that last play right there. Rallying to the football, nowhere for him to go and creating a big loss.
Third down, and these fans trying to make it impossible to communicate. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Serious arm strength on that third down pass, but it's incomplete. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Oh, he missed it. No good. Guys, a double-digit lead is good, but more would have been better.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
One of the things I love about this kid is that he goes to work. He struggled his last game out, completed less than 50% of his throws. So back to the drawing board, back to fundamentals, and you can see that paying dividends in this game. I know he just threw an incompletion, but for the most part, this guy has been spot on.
Fires to the big fella. He's knocked out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 25. They'll try to move the chains on third and short from the 25. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. So they're facing third and short from the 25. The DBs will back off a bit. To the air, it's Dampier. Here's a throw downfield late. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. And here we go, final play of the game right here. Needs it here on fourth down. He's taking a deep shot. Falls incomplete. They fought to the final whistle, but that's going to do it. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong.